Hello, this is Dr. Raglan, Professor of Scientific Minimalism, with today's tutorial on hunting Flaming Titans. The Flaming Titan is a stronger, faster version of the regular Titan, which we discussed in 2 previous tutorials. The Flaming Titan has twice the health points and delivers nearly twice the damage as the ordinary Titan. This means it takes twice as long to kill and is nearly twice as likely to kill you, so your odds of a successful Flaming Titan hunt are considerably diminished. Unfortunately, this leads students to conclude that they need a bigger, better weapon. They reach for a machine gun and waste a ton of ammunition to bring down an opponent that could be defeated with the same weapons used against a regular Titan. Having a better weapon is certainly helpful, but what's truly important in fighting a Flaming Titan is agility, armor, and endurance. Students contemplating such an encounter should have agility maxed or nearly maxed. Strong armor is also recommended, particularly with bonus stats in agility and endurance. If possible, additional base stats in endurance are recommended, though not necessary. Once students have their agility, armor, and endurance in place, they will find that it is relatively simple to hunt Flaming Titans even with low or mid-level weapons, which we will illustrate in the next segment. We begin with an M1 Garand rifle, a 40 proficiency weapon that would take 3.5 minutes to kill a Flaming Titan. In the video, test subject Yuki08 shows that dodging and outrunning the Flaming Titan eliminates any need for rapid-fire weapons with high knockback. This segment depicts the initial moments of the battle. As you can see, even with the Flaming Titan at full strength, and even with tendrils, spiders, and zombie hounds mixed into the equation, Yuki is able to outrun the danger. This enables her to stay alive long enough to kill the Flaming Titan with the M1 Garand. Really, the only concern is to keep retreating around the block in order to keep the Flaming Titan well ahead of any aggro that might be building. The M1 Garand, with its slow firing speed, 1 shot per second, is not well suited to handling crowds, but its very high accuracy ensures that a student can hit her target even if she has not invested base stats in accuracy. Next, we take a brief look at the battle axe and the grinder, which we examined in our previous Titan tutorials. The battle axe is essentially a melee equivalent of the M1 Garand rifle. It delivers about the same damage with 1 strike per second. Its advantages are that it requires no points in accuracy or reloading, and it is completely silent, not attracting other zombies to interfere in the fight. Its disadvantages are that you have to be up close to use it, and, like the M1 Garand, it will not one-hit kill blood dogs, which can be very annoying when you're trying to eliminate them as soon as possible in order to return attention to the Flaming Titan. This is really the lowest level melee weapon we would recommend, although skilled players could certainly manage with a saber. If you get tired of using the battle axe, the grinder chainsaw delivers enough damage per second to kill a Flaming Titan in a couple minutes, making it a very effective weapon for students with good circling skills. If you can afford the upgrade to a 110 proficiency Nodachi, we recommend that you do so. It's not so much a matter of higher damage per second to kill the Flaming Titan faster, it's more a matter of enough damage per hit to take out those annoying blood dogs with a single strike. This becomes increasingly important as you move farther east into the more densely populated areas of Fairview, where boss hunting often becomes a matter of grinding through significant amounts of surrounding aggro. Of course, if aggro gets too thick, chainsaws can help. Here we see Yuki using a Buzzblade. This is a limited edition 120 proficiency chainsaw that delivers 324 damage points per second. This is actually a little bit of overkill, but it is nice to have a weapon that will defeat a Flaming Titan in as little time as a grinder takes to kill a regular Titan, which is to say, less than a minute. Our final field experiment illustrates the use of a pistol against a Flaming Titan. In this case, a 120 proficiency corpse shooter, which is a limited edition weapon that delivers 133 damage points per second, enough to kill a Flaming Titan in approximately 2 minutes of continuous shooting. Now, if you're worried about access to an expensive limited edition weapon, keep in mind that the Greyhawk 55 pistol delivers even more DPS, and it is readily available and lootable in the city of Fairview. What I want to illustrate here is a variation on a strategy seen in our second Titan hunting tutorial, in which a fence was used to trap other zombies, allowing the test subject to focus attention on the Titan itself. In this case, I am trying to capture the Flaming Titan behind the bushes framing the parking lot. Typically, a zombie, whether normal or a boss, will run straight at a human, regardless of whether there is an obstruction in the way. Therefore, if I can clear the shrubbery fast enough, I can coax the flaming titan into trapping itself. Unfortunately, on my first try, the flaming titan does not fall for the trick, so it becomes necessary to circle the block, leading the titan from a different angle, which will hopefully allow me to get around the bushes before the titan can catch up. We'll throw in a dissolve here so that you do not have to watch the entire trip around the block, but keep in mind that this strategy offers the additional benefit of luring the aggro away from the bushes, so that when the flaming titan is trapped, there will be fewer zombies nearby to harass me while I'm trying to take advantage of my target's predicament. And it works. Now, it's just a matter of holding my finger on the trigger until the titan drops dead. When intervening aggro arrives, I switch to a grenade launcher for a little easy grinding. And after a couple minutes, the titan drops dead. Now it's just a matter of clearing out any other zombies and grabbing the loot. Collecting your boss hunting reward is usually not easy, because the death of the boss tends to unleash a tidal wave of aggro. In this instance, I get lucky, because the titan's body is in a relatively shielded spot, with bushes and cars blocking the other zombies that show up, though one blood dog does nip at my ankles a bit. This raises the question of how to collect the loot when the boss's corpse is not so conveniently shielded, but we'll answer this in a subsequent video.